Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to the channel. I am just in such a good energy tonight, and I wanted to come on here with this recording and share that with all of you. I have a little bit of a dinner thing that I'm going out for later tonight, so this video may not be as long, but I really wanted to channel through some messages because I am picking up on a portion of the collective who is really feeling as though they've gotten their spark back or their sparkle back. And this is reminding me of the video I did on this just a couple days ago. And I think the title of the video was literally, "You'll see this when you have your sparkle back." So maybe you are part of that same collective and you wanted more information or were manifesting more information on where you're at right now in your life. And that may be why you've manifested this video, because these videos really are co-creations. So thank you for being here, for being present on the channel, and for sharing your beautiful energy here with me. While I'm shuffling the cards to pull through some messages for you, if you would like to tap your energy into this reading in a stronger way and get more specific messages, I recommend liking the video and subscribing to the channel, because these are forms of energy transference that do tend to allow me to pick up more easily on your energy and channel more specifically for you and your situation. So you can already hear it in my voice. I'm definitely speaking faster, but it's because I'm feeling this fast moving energy around you. I feel like this is some kind of resurgence of passion after a void or after a period of time where you may have, I'm hearing, intentionally gone into some kind of void to retrieve something or to reconnect with some part of yourself. So I channel into many different threads of energy and specific collectives. So of course, always use your intuition and only take the messages that do resonate for you. But I'm picking up on a collective that intentionally went into some kind of void. And I'm hearing for the past couple months, that might not be the exact time frame for all of you, but it feels like for the past few months, you have been somewhat withdrawing yourself, maybe from social things or just spending more time alone, or you may have chosen to, I'm hearing, to make yourself invisible in certain ways. I don't know what that means for you, but it feels like you chose to, I'm hearing, limit your visibility. Again, very strange wording. I'm not sure how that's going to apply for you, but it feels as though you actually chose to make it so that you were very selective during the past couple months regarding who could see you and who could connect with you, who had access to you. For example, maybe you even deactivated or privatized some of your social media accounts, or you were just really selective about who you were putting yourself around. Maybe you weren't going into crowds or busy places as frequently. So there's this energy of selectivity around you, especially the last few months. And I'm getting that whether you did this consciously or subconsciously, there was a soul intention behind it, because this has actually been a time of the final shedding of the year of the snake, which of course we don't fully launch into the next new year according to the Chinese zodiac until February 17th. So we're still in that final push of the year of the snake, even though technically we have exited 2025. But what I'm getting is that you almost knew on some level that you needed to be really selective and maybe even withdrawn during this time for the purpose of purifying and clarifying your energy, or allowing this very intensive purification to happen through you, because I am getting that a lot of that purification was very subconscious. It was happening behind the scenes. So there's been this final energetic shedding, this final pushing that's been taking place within you. I'm getting it's been extremely emotionally intense. So part of what you may have been limiting as far as this external visibility or contact may have been you actually limiting potential emotional triggers, because you knew on some level that you were going to be going through a very emotionally intense time regardless. And so it's almost like you were trying to put yourself in a container of safety during that intense emotional purging in this final shedding of the year of the snake, so that you could more effectively cleanse this energy without further external triggers coming in. So I feel as though this last few months for you has almost felt like a blur in some way. You may have felt as though you've been very in your head with the thinking man, very contemplative, and there's been a lot of deep inner work happening Yes, there's been that unconscious energy purification that we've been talking about that's been happening through you. But I'm also getting that on top of that, you've been having a lot of conscious breakthroughs. So you've been somehow consciously involved with this process recently as well, whether that's through journaling, through just contemplating or thinking through certain things, studying different things. I just get the sense of you somehow being consciously involved with some of these breakthroughs that have been taking place, and other aspects of the breakthroughs happening on that deeper subconscious levels. So essentially, you've been really going through it on all levels. This has required so much focus and dedication from you. And it's also felt like an emotional roller coaster, but I'm hearing it's not going to last forever. And in fact, when you find this video, you're most likely starting to feel yourself on the other side of that kind of void space energy that may have felt so chaotic and confusing. During that time, you may have often had the thought or the feeling, am I backsliding? Am I going backwards, like reverting? But you were never reverting. You were being put in a safe container to allow this emotional purging to happen within you, to prepare you for what's been coming next, which is now what you are stepping into with the Sun card. Because what I'm getting is this is going to be the best era of your life yet, the most abundant, the most powerful, the most loving, the most connected. And I just pulled the cornucopia card. I can't make this stuff up. This is the 1111 card, the card of manifestation. So as you can see from this card, it's just confirming that this is going to be the era where you are really feeling in your power. I hear someone say, I'm feeling myself. And I'm getting that's how you're going to be showing up in the world. Like, wow, I feel so lit up. I feel so myself. I feel so full of myself, not in that negative connotation that phrase is sometimes taken in, but in the sense that you feel like you are completely lit up by your own energy. And whatever you've gone through the last few months that may have felt very hazy or confusing is almost going to feel like a distant dream. In fact, you may already be stepping into that new space where it already feels like a dream, like, whoa, what just happened? That's kind of the message that kept coming through too, is someone just saying, what just happened? Like, what did I just go through? What was that? I kept getting the words, what was that? Which is also a song by Lorde. So I don't know if that is relevant for someone, but I'm just feeling this massive energy of breakthrough. And I literally pulled the victory card in the upright position. The cards just keep flying out to confirm this beautiful energy around you and these breakthroughs that you seem to be having. And with the 1 card, the Sun card, and the 11 card, the cornucopia, this forms the number sequence 111. And I'm getting that this may be some kind of a code for you or something that you've actually been seeing more of recently. Can I get more information that this collective needs to know? Yeah, I really just wanted to come on and say, wow, you made it. You made it past this heavy energy that you may have been going through, because now you're stepping into this really beautiful phase. And my guides were urging me to do this recording just to let you know about that. There's this energy of celebration around you. You may literally find yourself like dancing, or like I'm seeing someone singing in the car, or just like smiling to themselves. Like, I feel like this is the biggest sigh of relief and moment of celebration after a really difficult couple months for someone here listening that was very necessary for you. I'm hearing the heart purification. Yeah, when I talked about this being an emotional purification, it's really the heart that is the generator of all of our emotions. So what you were actually purifying was the heart space. The word grief is coming out, so you may have experienced some grieving in your heart as you were releasing something really heavy, even from your distant past. Something you may have thought that you already healed or let go of may have been coming to the surface because there was still something that you had to consciously acknowledge or process about it in order to move forward. But I feel like you did it. Like, you facilitated those breakthroughs. You stayed present with yourself the entire time. Now you're being rewarded by being on the upswing of the other side of this energy. I am reminded of videos I've been seeing about this final shedding of the year of the snake. And many people have been saying, and I'm feeling this in the energy here as well, that the more challenging this period of time has been for you, the more amazing and miraculous and beautiful this upcoming year is actually going to be for you, because the deeper the preparation, the higher the exponential growth that you can experience. So I feel like you've been in that deep preparation phase, and now you're like being swept up into that exponential growth phase. So pay attention to how you're suddenly feeling inspired, because what I'm getting that is around the time of you finding this video, you are most likely in this energy of inspiration. It's almost like there's something that wants to move through you, like your voice, your creativity, some kind of dream, a vision. And so I feel like you might suddenly feel an urge. I'm hearing to open it back up again. I don't know what that means. Maybe there's something that you closed off, whether it was a part of yourself or some kind of idea that you kind of set to the side, or a hobby. I feel like there's something that you may have closed off for a period of time. You knew it wasn't going to be forever, but I'm getting that you did this intuitively because you knew that there was this profound emotional purging that has been taking place, that had to take place. So it's like you gave yourself the time and space to process what's been coming up for you. And in the process of that, you closed off something else. I don't know exactly what that is, but it feels like you're going to be getting the urge to open that back up again. And that is very much an inspired urge, because that is your spirit letting you know that this cycle has completed itself here and you're ready to move forward into passionate action with the Knight of Swords. I feel huge changes and opportunities coming into your life, but they're actually flowing to you from your heart. So the more that you can focus on amplifying this beautiful feeling emotionally, whether that's through dancing, moving, creating, singing, speaking excitedly about your goals, I'm getting the more you can move with that emotional energy and amplify it, the more you're actually going to notice yourself magnetizing in these huge changes and opportunities. There's something about how this is going to become your new normal. This happier, higher vibrational state is just going to start feeling natural for you, because this is the new energy, like the new baseline that you've worked yourself into. And with the Temperance card as well, I feel like this has been such a gradual process. It's been something that you've been working yourself towards for such a long time. So again, I just keep getting this energy of celebration. I feel that for many of you finding this video, you're actually currently having or will have something quite literal to celebrate, something really exciting that happens for you. And I'm hearing it'll be an early sign of breakthroughs or victories to come. So I feel like there's something like good news that you're going to be receiving, or something really exciting that's going to be happening for you. Yeah, the Sun card, that is like a preview or a first glimpse into this new beginning that you are stepping into. But I'm hearing that whatever that good news is, or whatever amazing thing happens for you, it's only the beginning. So you could even type that in the comments to really lock this energy in. It's only the beginning, because I feel that, yeah, you're going to be getting early signs of just how much you've shifted that are going to amplify themselves and grow exponentially over the course of time. I feel with the solar plexus, the number one way that you've been working on yourself recently has been through really developing a sense of confidence and security within yourself. And this is going to support you moving forward, this solid, stable core of you. Maybe some of you have literally been doing core work or something like that, but there's something about the core of you, either physically or mentally or emotionally, being strengthened through a very gradual process. I'm also seeing with Deceit reverse that you've become extremely aligned with the energy of truth, because you've learned how to be completely self-honest. And this might sound like a simple thing, but it's not, because self-honesty requires such strength and bravery and self-accountability. And I'm getting that because you've been willing to be honest with yourself every step of the way, to stay authentic with yourself, to keep showing up for yourself and asking, what is my truth? What am I feeling about this? Even if it's messy, even if it's raw, even if it's not what you want to feel, because you've had the courage to keep feeling and being honest in that feeling, regardless of what emotion is surfacing for you, this has allowed you to profoundly tune yourself to this frequency of truth. And this is actually making you a more powerful creator. Whatever it is you are doing in this world is carrying a more magnetic energy now, because it holds, in essence, the energy of this truth. Yeah, with cornucopia. And this is how you are manifesting forward. You are definitely going to be noticing some very powerful manifestations coming into your life that not just you are going to be noticing, but with the thinking man, there are going to be people around you who are stunned by the manifestations that start flowing into your life. These are things that are actually going to be really visible and tangible in the 3D world. You're going to be seeing actual physical evidence that others are going to be noticing as well, of all of this inner work that you've been doing within yourself. And once again, I just keep getting this energy of possibility around you with adjacent possibilities in the upright position. I feel like the universe is going to be opening some new doors for you unexpectedly. Like some of these are going to completely catch you by surprise in the best way. And again, I keep getting the message, the more you can stay in your heart, the more magnetic your energy becomes for these kinds of opportunities. So if you'd really like to stay in this beautiful magnetic energy, I recommend my subliminal highest vibrational timeline, because that is the timeline you are aligning with. And meditating with this will really help you to tangibly feel and lock in those shifts so that you can remain aligned with your highest timeline and get that positive energy moving and flowing in an inspired way in all areas of your life. This comes from my Subliminals app, Sound and Soulful, where I have over 150 subliminals for all areas of life. You can even now create your own custom playlist using a feature that will let you input your goal, and it will automatically scan for the best subliminals related to that goal or intention to give you some recommendations. So this is such a powerful tool for deeply reprogramming your subconscious and shifting your energy to align with all of these beautiful miracles and manifestations that are coming up in your reading. So to get started and try out the app, the link to it is in the pinned comment and description box below. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Join our beautiful community here. Otherwise, I am sending you so much love. Have a beautiful day, and I'll be here connecting with you again in the next video.